Hey, Fastest Pastor here. I'm here with the notorious and famous Andy Kilcoyne. And he's going to update you on Bernice, and then him and I are going to have some banter about our expeditions this fall. So Andy's actually got a lot going on. I don't know how much he's going to share with you, but I told him we should come back and do a series on Andy, the man of 1,000 projects.
I don't know who has more projects going on, you or me.
I think you're better at getting your projects done. You built a Formula car in like a matter of 3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, like tore it down, rebuilt it, refurbished it, redid everything, and went in testing in 3 weeks.
Yeah, the timeline was a little insane. That's kind of how my brain works, though. Laser focus on this is what we're doing.
Yeah,
so.
I have ADD. What were you saying, Andy? I'm sorry.
And got the Lola home and tore it apart and said, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with anyone basically driving it without heavily modifying it for, you know, some modern safety factors. And
so you're saying safety has improved since then?
In 40 years, yeah, there's been some technology creep for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that car turned into an art project.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, if you can't use it, might as well hang it on the wall.
Yeah. I know a lot of people with Lolas on their wall. So you picked up the car from Piper.
Yep.
And he passed away last year. Is that correct?
Yep. Don Steven Piper passed away last year. Great man. One of the more stubborn Germans that you'd probably ever meet, but a brilliant mind, just a great dude. Was always willing to help anyone at the track, and he spent a lot of time at the track. So he was well loved. But a company called Fast Forward Components out of California bought the rights to Piper about a decade ago. Started mass producing cars. Don was a kind of a small one-man band. He outsourced a lot of the fabrication and stuff, but he was a great engineer. Fast Forward really kind of accelerated the program. A lot of the parts that were hand fabricated before now became CAD parts that are repeatable and accurate and awesome. And so I have one of the first Fast Forward cars that were produced.
Oh wow!
But it was off of Don's original design. So yeah, my car's about 10 years old. Still modern by every definition of the word.
Cool.
But it definitely lacked maintenance and love. So car got a lot of maintenance and upgrades and some go fast parts and some re-engineered things, and yeah. So now we're gonna go do some club racing and see if we can qualify for the runoffs, which are at Road America this fall.
Sweet, and it looks amazing. I got to see both sides of the spectrum, and what amazed me is again the speed at which Andy put it together. No stone unturned, impeccable. Attention to detail, impeccable. Everything in place, tidy, looks great. Andy only knows one way to do things. Perfect. And so that's why it's such an oxymoron. He partnered with me for Pikes Peak. But, hey, everybody needs a charity case. This guy with 2 thumbs will be a charity case. I'm fine with it. So speaking of Pikes Peak, where are we at with Bernice?
I don't know if you talked about any of the horsepower upgrades from last time or not.
Nope.
It has a little more.
Yeah.
And with more horsepower, requires more cooling. With better cooling, better horsepower requires more traction. So
how do you solve that problem?
you put the largest Yokohama tires on it that you can get, as soft a compound as you can get, and then you work at piling all the downforce on it that you can get. And then when you have more horsepower and more downforce and more tire, you got to stop it. PFC's stepped up to the plate and helped us put a package together for the hill. And we've got a couple partners that we're working with on doing some rear wing design and development. And we've added, in theory, a bunch of downforce to the front of the car and kind of changing some shapes and trying to scoop as much air as we can. Bernice has developed a nickname throughout the shop in the last several months. The guys are now coining it the air shovel. It'll definitely be a high drag, high downforce configuration. But
so not made for Daytona.
Not made for Daytona.
But made for Pikes Peak.
Made for Pikes Peak.
And so when we talk downforce, we're talking about what the car can create to keep the wheels to the ground. Because all the awesome stuff Andy's done, the only thing that connects us to the ground is rubber. And so the Yokohama tires are essential, but also making sure that the Yokohama tires get as much downforce or pressure towards the ground that we can. And so as much as we love gravity, we want to help it. And then kind of the cool thing you mentioned about PFC putting a package together for us, but I'm really excited about our rims. And
Yes.
so we have some special rims from a special company. Tell us a little bit about that.
We do. Paul at Braid Wheels USA has partnered with us, and excited to run the Braid product line, which is traditionally known as a kind of an off-road rally spec type of wheel because they're really, robust and strong. Paul had contacted me a while back and said, we actually make lightweight racing wheels too, and I'm like, what? Yeah, so they're custom making us 4 sets of exactly the spec that we want for Bernice to get as much contact patch of the Yokohama down. Excited to get the product back from Braid and be a nice pretty one-piece forged wheel.
Yeah, I can't wait. And so, Braid, thank you guys for putting that package together for us. I'm excited about it. So we've got all these things going into Bernice. Obviously, then it means that your driver is going to experience more load, right? We're going to have more G forces all the way around. So
Yep.
I'm doing what I can to get into shape. I would like to curse Adam Nelson for the 25-day challenge of 25 push-ups. So yours truly can barely make 25 push-ups. It's pretty sad for a race car driver. Anyhow.
Have you ever had those chocolate bars that have dots pretzels
Oh,
in them?
man. Okay, dots. The reason why I put on 8 pounds during COVID is because of you. Andy gave me a dots bar, and then I bought a case, and I put on 8 pounds. Those things are so... I love their pretzels. I did not know that bar existed until you gave it to me. Dots. Keeping us fit. Sponsorships are welcome. Yeah, so 2 for 1, because then you could also sponsor our Baja/Nora truck.
Tell me about that.
So we've partnered with Reese Millen Racing. Hopefully you checked out our interview last week of him. And he's won multiple championships in American Rallycross. But Andy and I had something on our bucket list. And our original thought was, we're not getting any younger. So we all know Andy had a horrific accident about a year and...
Coming up in 2 years in August.
Is it already that quick?
Yeah.
Wow. Man. So he's been recovering from that, and we thought, well, what a good motivator. So we thought about it, and we really like the way Reese attacks things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Reese admitted in that interview we've pushed him a little bit. I wouldn't let go of having a V6 EcoBoost. So what it is, it's a 4-wheel drive Jackal. He's kind of taken an approach of lightweight and strength where it needs to be. And so Andy and I are getting ready to hopefully do the Nora in October. We have a few obstacles to overcome, but we're...
Like being lightweight and strong?
Pretty much.
We need to be lightweight and strong too.
Yeah,
Like the truck.
yeah.
I'm failing.
I'm failing. COVID's pushed things behind, but here we are. Andy, tell me, what is your most interesting project on the floor right now, do you think? We've got the Irish Bird, which I dubbed the Irish Rocket. That's probably one of my favorites.
I've got a lot of favorites right now for multiple different reasons. Bernice has been a passion project and was super cool last year and is very different.
That's
So,
putting it mildly.
very excited to see how she performs and trying to extract as much performance out of her before we get to Colorado. But yeah, Irish Bird is super cool car. Won't be near the downforce package that Bernice has, but still experiencing some big horsepower and lightweight. Yeah, we got a GT2, and we've got a project that we're going to be doing here. We're going to do a back-to-back comparison. It'd be a GT2 RS, a GT2 Club Sport, a GT3 RS, and then a GT3 Cup car. So we're going to set them up all the same, put them on the same tires, and run our own test to see what they can do. Be
Same
kind of fun.
driver in each one?
Yep, Gator Davis is signed up to do it, so he's pretty good and consistent, and obviously a heck of a wheelman. So
Andrew taught me half of what I know, literally.
yeah, excited about that. There's some fun street car projects that are going on.
And I heard your most favorite project, if you had to universally do it, was a 1965 ice cream truck that you're working on because of the contents.
For sure, I'm a little mad at it at the moment because who the heck brings you an ice cream truck with no product in it?
That's a jerk move.
I mean, you might as well give me an empty bag of Dots pretzels.
Oh, man. That is my bad. Yeah, we got an ice cream truck here.
I dig the ice cream truck.
That's another project. So I've always wanted an ice cream truck, and my kids need a way to pay for college. Cha-ching. Listen, Andy's got to hate me coming here because I go through the shop. I keep socially distant. You did all my vitals, asked me all my things, and I think you hate me because you're already busy. I take a boatload of your time. I'm interfering with everybody's work, and somehow you still consider me a friend.
You got a lot of active projects that are going on and are absolutely deserving of time. And honestly, it's the mental break for me is very much appreciated. It's go in the, well, before I even walk in the door. Guys are busy, and I'm excited that racing season's starting to pick back up, and it looks like we're going to get most of our racing schedule in. As long as the guys don't wreck, please don't wreck.
Don't wreck.
Things should go well.
Good. Well, hey guys, listen, check out Kelly Moss Road and Race online, Instagram, Facebook, they're all on it. And also make sure you're following Andy Kilcoyne. Because we know, I was kind of stalking you. You got some pretty famous people watching you. Jerry Seinfeld, some others. Some pretty big names that are following you on Instagram.
Follow Dots Pretzels because they're delicious.
Yes. Listen, Andy, thank you so much for your time. And just so everybody knows, God bless you guys. We love you guys. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social medias. Thank you for checking us out. Make sure you subscribe, like, and check out any videos. God bless you.
Take care. I don't have to do with my hands.
Just Andy's.
Act natural. I am.
This is natural.
This is natural.
Well,
This is how I stand. This is what I do.
hey guys, this is Em. This is Andy's niece, and she's kind of the one that keeps him in the line.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, she tries. Oh, here he comes. Here we go.